What do you see when you go outside and look up? Maybe a bright sun or some fluffy clouds? At night, you might spot a shining moon, twinkling stars, or a satellite. But what you don't see is the amazing complexity of our atmosphere. The atmosphere is a crucial component of Earth, acting as a protective shield that sustains life. It is a complex mixture of gases that envelops our planet, playing a vital role in regulating temperature, weather patterns, and the overall climate. Earth's atmosphere has a layered structure, from the ground toward the sky. The layers are the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, troposphere. This is where we live and where most of Earth's weather occurs. Stratosphere, home to the ozone layer, which absorbs harmful UV radiation from the sun. Mesosphere, the coldest layer, where meteors burn up upon entering the Earth's atmosphere. Thermosphere, a layer where temperatures can soar and where the auroras occur. Exosphere, the outermost layer, where the atmosphere thins and merges with space. The atmosphere's interactions and changes can lead to extreme weather events and long-term climate shifts, making it a dynamic and vital component of our planet.
What's one of the very first things you want to know every morning when you get up?
What's the weather going to be like today?
You see, you depend on information about the weather for a variety of reasons. You need to decide what to wear to school. You need to plan after-school activities if they are outdoors. Weather refers to the present state of the atmosphere and describes the current conditions. Some of the important factors that determine the present state of the atmosphere are air pressure, wind, temperature, humidity, precipitation, and cloud cover. It all starts with the sun. As the sun warms the Earth's surface, the atmosphere warms too. Temperature describes how hot or cold the atmosphere is. It is measured with a thermometer. The coldest weather usually happens near the poles, while the warmest weather occurs near the equator. Meteorologists report temperatures in Celsius and Fahrenheit. Humidity is the amount of moisture in the air. Warm air holds more moisture than cold air. On a hot, humid day, the temperature feels hotter because the air is filled with moisture, making it harder for sweat to evaporate. On a dry day with low humidity, sweat evaporates more quickly, making you feel cooler. Atmospheric pressure influences wind. Air moves from high to low pressure areas, and the greater the pressure difference, the faster the wind. High pressure typically brings clear skies and calm winds, while low pressure is often associated with cloudier, stormier weather. Precipitation refers to any form of water that falls from the atmosphere to the Earth's surface. Think of a cloud as a sponge soaked with water. When the sponge gets too full, it drips. Clouds are made up of millions of tiny drops of water. They form when humid air cools to its dew point and condenses around dust particles in the atmosphere. When these drops come together, a cloud forms.
Now, what is the weather disturbance? A weather disturbance is a general term that describes any pulse of energy moving through the atmosphere. They are important in that they can act as focusing mechanism for storm formation or even to intensity low pressure systems. There are different types of weather disturbance, some of which are monsoon, high pressure area, tornado, thunderstorm, and cyclones. Weather disturbances like monsoons and tropical cyclones can significantly impact our climate and weather patterns. A monsoon is not a storm like a hurricane or a summer thunderstorm, but a much larger pattern of winds and rain that spans a large geographic area like a continent or even the entire globe. How does monsoon form? It occurs when the center of continental landmasses heat up during summertime more quickly than nearby waters. How about the cyclones? A large-scale system of wind that spiral in toward a region of low atmospheric pressure. A cyclone's rotational direction is opposite to that of an anticyclone. In the northern hemisphere, a cyclone rotates counterclockwise. In the southern hemisphere, it rotates clockwise. There are different types of cyclones: tropical cyclones, polar cyclones, mid-latitude cyclones, and mesocyclones. So, a tropical cyclone is an intense circular storm that originates over warm tropical oceans and is characterized by low atmospheric pressure, high winds, and heavy rain.